third down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give.
They're set up at the 35 now. Tagovailoa, play action with Tagovailoa. On target to Waddle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And they were all over that reverse. He's tracked down behind the line.
You know, when receivers have room to operate,
all longs.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
On 3rd and goal, it's Tagovailoa. On the move, headed right. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Dolphins parlay the turnover into a lead. Tua Tagovailoa with the touchdown.
To create when a play breaks down. And when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Sanders all set to send it away. Dory Jackson now to return it to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Stafford back to throw. That one complete to Higbee. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Now Stafford again. Able to find Nacua here. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Defense showing blitz. Stafford. He gets this one to Nacua. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. They motion Kump over right. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Every offense in the league today, they want a couple of guys on the roster capable of doing this. Players who can line up a receiver, running back, and make plays from both spots. It's where the NFL's been heading for years, and what a great example on that play.
Give to Williams from the gun. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. Second down now, 7 to go. From the 28. He stays up. That one hits the ground, incomplete, but a flag also hit the ground. Let's sort this out. So march it forward after they accept the penalty.
Automatic 1st down.
This drive just keeps on moving. After the penalty, resets that marker. They'll run here following the penalty. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
From the 21. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense, who puts a sack on the board. A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Set to return, this is Braxton Berrios. And pretty solid. First give of the game. He gets crushed behind the line and the ball comes out. Picked up by the Rams. And he will take it back for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. I think they would have happily just taken the turnover, Brock, but how about the wherewithal of the defender to take it back for the score?
Yeah, that is a scoop and score in the definition of a splash play defensively. You don't just rip possession away from the offense, kind of rip their heart out too. You rip possession, you turn it into points, and now that beleaguered offense is going to have to get right back on the field.
Cardi with the extra point. And these guys push their lead to 3. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Has this at the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Dolphins back out on offense as we see Raheem Mostert again. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Tua now from the gun. And the 1st down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. That one vehemently swatted away. And it sets up 2nd down. Running with A-Chain out of the gun. One driving forward, but won't get beyond the line. Stop made by Braden Fisk. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down.
I know these D-ends love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Now with the play clock running down, Mike McDaniel signals for a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. The Rams showing a nickel look. 3rd down coming up. Blitz coming, Tua. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it. But it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And the Rams will take possession. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Back to throw, Garoppolo. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. Has a lane past the 45. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Give him 24 on that play. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down. Another run for Williams. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Javon Holland there to make the stop. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
An 11-yard loss on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
That's the end of our 1st quarter. 3 more to go still on Monday night. Just a field goal separates these two. Will return football. They'll need something big here to start out. It's 3rd and long. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute, convert on these 3rd downs.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And this hits at the 4 before taking a bounce into the end zone. That's a touchback. The Miami offense headed out there now. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. On play action, here's Tagovailoa. They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Now to it a throw. Now to his wideout, it's a screen. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Well, you know this better than most, Brock. Screens normally leave some rushers to come free, but still, it's not often you get roughing the passer on one.
No, it isn't, but I think of Tom Brady. To me, not only the greatest QB sneaker in the game, but he was one of the great screen masters, too. He understood how to sell a screen, draw those defenders to him, like the QB did right there. Sometimes they'll even tee off and you get the penalty. This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Off the play fake, here's Tagovailoa. That one's cut along the left sideline. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And this is going to be a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins take a second quarter lead. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dolphins take a 4-point lead.
14, Rams 10. Jason Sanders to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. Jackson now to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And the number of times he's been targeted has led to some serious results. He's currently top 5 in the NFL in receptions. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They fake the handoff now. Stafford. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
This pass caught by Nakua. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
1st and 10 from the 41. Oh, looks like the defense got a little too excited there, and that's going to be a penalty.
Encroachment, defense.
Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage.
Still 1st down.
Now talk about a golden opportunity at an immediate 1st down following that encroachment flag. Stafford from the gun. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, but then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Not on the same page with his tight end. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Ethan Evans on that a punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. This is away, and once again, he's caught all of it. The Dolphins are headed out there alongside Jalen Waddle for this next series. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. First play. second down carry for Achane. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on third. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
They bring on the punt team, and they get this kick away. And that fair catch brought in just beyond the 30-yard line. That punt goes unanswered, no return there. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Ball at the 33 for first down. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Cup on the catch. On the move, past the 40. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
I love everything about that play, Kate, so much for a quarterback. When you throw in that crossing route, it's imperative that you lead that receiver. You don't throw where he's at, you throw where he's going. And when you do, yards after catch follow.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Working inside the red zone. And he has the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Point after converted from Carney. And his guys push their lead to 3. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Berrios now to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. Offense returning to the field now for the Dolphins. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. They're out and set, first and 10. Throwing now, Tagovailoa. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Send everybody deep. I know he wants to wait and stretch the field and use his arm. Trouble is, you wait too long, you end up on your back.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Trying again, following the set. Nearly intercepted. Ooh, he almost had it. Couldn't bring it in. Incomplete. That brings up third down.
The both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
Tagovailoa facing third and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down.
Okay, it's pretty clear, isn't it? It's this constant pressure that this defense has imposed on this offense to keep them out of rhythm and build up this lead. This offense is not going to offer a comeback if this quarterback continues to run for his life.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. No return on that punt. And it'll be their football. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Second and 6 now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now it's 3rd down.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Trying to throw here out of the gun. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Punt team on, and they'll send this one away. And no chance at a return as this one heads across the sideline at the 25-yard line. The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Tua off the play fake. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down.
That was simply a case of not enough time available to let that play develop. That throw was out so quick, and he wasn't able to reel it in.
It's Mostert on 2nd down. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Tackle made by Cameron Curl. Here's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down. Tagovailoa back to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. This one intended for the running back. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. And this is going to be his 4th effort tonight. Fair catch called for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They motion the slot man right. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Jordan Poyer up from the secondary to make that.
We saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Now Stafford to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Yeah, this is one of the occasions, Kate, where this defense got to just keep chopping wood. Keep chopping wood. I know they're a little more careful about actually having axes in locker rooms anymore after injuries, but the mantra is the same. You can't look at the scoreboard nor worry about what your offense is doing. You got to keep punishing your opponent.
On is the punt team, and away goes the punt. Has it at the 37. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. 58 yards on the punt there. And it'll be Dolphins football. This offense making its way back out now. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Still first down.
They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that first down flag. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. And this throw is knocked away, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And that makes it 2nd and long.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that's just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Tua out of the pistol. Achane reels it in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Able to find Achane. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how. I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And they won't be able to return this one as it sails out of bounds. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Jalen Phillips finishing that play off. We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. It's the Rams. Backed up here on 3rd and 15. They go with Williams on the counter. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line. An 8-yard gain, but still left with 4th and a bunch.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Ethan Evans back out there. They're going to punt it away again. Tyreek Hill deep for the Dolphins. And he's brought down before the return gets far. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And they're going to take over possession. The Dolphins offense ready to go as they take the field. 1st down, ball at the 36. Tagovailoa off the play fake. Lays out left side and gets it. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
1st down, here's Tua. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Darius Williams with the INT. And the Rams are going to have it after a his second interception of the season. Wanted to hit his tight end there, but a defender anticipated it, got a hand on it, and it is picked up.
Yeah, I think this defenses today have figured it out. There's a lot of good tight ends, and they can be mismatch makers, so you better have an awareness and coverage of where those tight ends are. This defense did, and boy, what a big play to take that ball away.
Throwing now on first down, Stafford. That one complete to Higbee. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Jordan Poyer up from the secondary to make that stop. All right, here we go, second down. From the 42. Throw wheeled in by Higbee. Haul him down just shy of the 40. That play good for 17 and a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be second down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Now Stafford again. Has him on the quick hitter. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Stafford back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. Now the Rams are going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. They'll come up 1st and 10. Stafford from the gun. Looking touchdown, but can't connect.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Looking to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. We're at halftime here on Monday night. Now we'll go coast to coast. Jonathan Coachman standing by in our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. As mentioned, this is the EA Sports Halftime Report. Time to take a look around the NFL and find out what's going on this fine Sunday. We'll get our tour started out at Venerable Soldier Field in Chicago, where you see the final score there. Drake May leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. From there, we head all the way out west to see what's happening with the LA Chargers. And they were winners in that one as they defeat the visiting Tennessee Titans. Justin Herbert sharp in the victory as his guys get back within a game of 500. Finally, let's get you to Baltimore. Check on the Ravens at home at M&T Bank Stadium. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Cincinnati Bengals. Lamar Jackson, another strong game as his guys moved to 9-1 on the season. We saw a vintage first half from the veteran Matthew Stafford. He connected on a touchdown pass in that first half, and that's a big part of why his guys lead at the break. We saw a couple of high-octane offenses getting it done in the first half. Both teams had no problems moving the football. And you'd have to think, the team whose defense shows up in the second half is going to be the one who walks out of here with a victory. These two teams making their final adjustments for the second half ahead. It's time to get back at it. For the call, let's rejoin Kate Scott and Brock Huard.
Thanks so much for the look around the league.